Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today we are looking at Sui, and I think that Sui may be in trouble. I mean the Sui coin itself. So before we move to the important news, let's just look at its growth and whether it has any good news or not. First of all, the biggest good news for Sui I think is that their DeFi TVL has been growing despite the Sui price going down the hill. As you can see, it has been in downtrend ever since March 27th. So still their DeFi has been actually doing pretty good, and it has been pretty stable, and even though it is also slowly increasing as well. So the ecosystem has been doing pretty awesome, and I think that is a pretty good thing for the Sui. Beside that, we also had a big update. So they actually launched the Sui wallet, they actually launched the Sui wallet mobile app, which is pretty good. So it is available on Play Store as well as Apple Store, which is a pretty big thing for them. After that, we also had a pretty big announcement from the Sui. So they actually partnered with Google Cloud, which was a pretty big thing. So this happened on April 30th, so around 9 or 10 days ago, around 8 or 9 days ago. So after that, we do have a big thing for the Sui, which is Sui Overflow, which is their first hackathon happening globally. So they do have some interesting things going on overall. So as of now, for the big news and why this one is trouble, or the Sui is in trouble, is because of their tokenomics. So if you look at the tokenomics as of now, Sui has a circulating supply of 2.3 billion. And it does have a market cap of around 2.3 billion, and hence its price is around $1. So if we look at its cliff, so as you can see here, we have around 1 billion tokens coming in 21 days, which is a pretty big amount. So you have to be extremely careful, especially if you're a holder of Sui. And just a second, I will search the investor of the Sui. So we have just a second. I will just search the investor so we can actually see. So I don't think this is a Mr. Lab, I believe. So we have a Mr. Labs. Just a second, bear with me. So as you can see here, Mr. Lab actually raised around 336 million, and I think they had a various investment rounds. So if you just go here, I hope it actually loaded. So they have around 29 investors, which are a pretty massive amount. And if you look here, we have a pretty big cliff coming in 21 days. So out of which we have Series A getting around 500 million tokens, Series B getting around 231, and early contributors getting around 109, and Mr. Labs getting around 14 million, and community reserve are around, I think, 147 million. So the actual thing we have to be careful is the Series A and the Series B. So if the Series A investors start selling, I think the sweep is going to go down even more, so which may not be good. And if same thing could happen if the Series B investors start selling as well. So as you can see here, we will have the Sui supply will potentially increase to 3 billion, and of course I think that will actually impact the price heavily. So we have to be extremely careful. So just a second, I hope it actually launches. So I'm not sure why this is actually slow, but let's just see who are the so we had around 11 investors in the Series A, and then we had a pretty big round which actually is led by the FTX venture. So I think the Series B could actually crush the Sui price, because if as of now FTX is actually bankrupt, so they are actually recovering their money for their their traders or retail traders. So if the FTX starts selling Sui, I think the price will most likely go down. So still, if we look at overall development of the Sui, it has been actually growing. As we saw, their DeFi is growing actually, which is pretty good. They do have been partnershiping with various big companies, so I think that is pretty good. For so far, they are also doing pretty good when it comes to the ecosystem. They have actually held the first hackathon, and I think which is extremely good for them. So still, if the price does go down, and I think it will, once an investor start getting their token, I think we will have to buy Sui low if interested. So I'm actually interested in this coin very much, because it seems to be one of the best layer 1 when comes to it seems to be one of the best upcoming layer 1. So I think this does have a potential, but entering as of now around $1 is a pretty risky entry, and I don't think it is worth it as of now. So what I'm looking at an entry around 88 to 81, the first entry of course, and I think it will go even more down. So second entry I'm looking at is around here, somewhere around 75 to 67 is a pretty good, and after that I'm looking at around, I think this seems pretty good, around 59 to 50 cent. And last but not least, I am looking at this entry, which is a pretty massive entry, and I think will most likely see a big bounce back if the price does come around here. So the last entry I'm looking at is around 40 to 36 cents. So of course I don't think all of the investors will be actually selling this coin, because we also have a Coinbase here as well, which is a pretty big one, and I don't think that we also have a Samsung as well, so as you can see here. So I don't think all of the investors will be selling, but I think we'll see probably a good chunk of sell pressure, and I think in that sell pressure we have to actually take the opportunity. So I think entering at these prices, or DCA in, or dollar cost average in at these prices, will be pretty massive for the Sui. So if we are able to get these entries, I think this coin could actually again pump towards $2 or even higher, like Solana did. So I think this could actually take the Solana in the future. As of now, of course, its ecosystem needs to grow even more. So I think this could be a pretty good coin for the future, but as of now it is in a big trouble, and I think I am actually looking at this demand zone. I think it is coming towards 50 cent or even 70 cent is a possibility, big possibility, because of this massive supply increase, and I think that will greatly impact the price in the future. So of course I don't think the price will go down directly, but I think after a few days it will start going down once the investors see that most of the buyers have actually gone. If there are buyers, of course I don't think investors will be selling, but I think as soon as they see there are no buyers in the market, I think they may start selling. Oh sorry, I just said reverse. So if they see there are no sellers in the market, and if they see there are retail investors in the market, I think they will start selling. So, and as you may already know, I think the retail investors will start buying the coin as soon as it does go down. So I think those investors will actually wait for the price to recover, and they will sell slowly, so you have to be careful. So I think it will go down and it will pump slightly like it did here. So, and the investors will start selling again. So I think it will again go down and go up again. So I think that is what we are looking at. So we don't have to rush into this coin, we just have to wait for these proper entries. I think that is the best play here. So if you are holder of this coin, I think you have two choices as of now, whether to get in, whether to DCA in, or if you are able to get a good selling price, I think around 1.4 or even higher, I think that could be a pretty good time to take profit. But if it does go up, as of now, if we do break this downtrend, it could go up as of now. So I think it could actually go up around 1.4 or 1.5 if this downtrend does get broken, but as of now it does not seem to be looking good for this coin. And as you can see here, it is going down, and I think most of the retail investors have actually realized this problem which is happening here. So I think we have to be careful with this coin. So this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.